Wow. So I know what you're gonna say. It's about time, right? Guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. I mean, I have 2 videos on here anyway, but it's not like this. My name is Neetu Sahota. I do beauty, skincare, fashion. I do kind of like a mixture of everything. So I wanted to come on here, finally, introduce myself to the whole YouTube community and just basically show you what I'm about. I know it's taken me so long to create this video, but everything in its own place, in its own timing. I don't know why it's taken me so long, but I'm glad I did it and I'm here now. So you get the rift of where I'm coming from. If you know me, then you know me. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I've done it. Just a couple of things. By all means, I'm not a makeup artist. I wasn't qualified. I didn't do no course. Everything that I've done is all self-taught and by practicing, watching loads of YouTube channels. So I'm not a makeup artist, so please don't grill me too much. I create makeup to my face and what works for me, not necessarily what works for you or for anybody else. But yeah, this is the look I create today. So if you want to see how I created this look, I can't believe I'm saying that. If you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Okay. If you want to see how I created this look, then please keep on watching. But don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, because it's gonna help you girl out. And yeah, let the journey begin. I see you soon. Okay, so I just done my eyebrows off camera. The reason why I didn't film my eyebrows is because I just feel like there's so many eyebrow tutorials out there. But if you're interested in how I do my eyebrows, let me know in the comments and I'll add that to my next video. I'm just gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It's a brand new one. Guys, I don't know what made me spend £75 on this cream. Honestly, £75 on this cream. I didn't need to do that. I was just feeling, you know, you're just having one of those days where you're just like, oh, I shouldn't be spending money, but I feel like it's gonna make me happy. To be fair, it's made me happy. Do I need it? No. Did I want it? Yes. But it's called a magic cream for a reason, so it better do some magic to me. And I just feel like every time I dip into this cream, that's £10 gone every time. We're gonna see how it looks under my makeup. So I'm looking this way because there's a mirror here, so sorry if I'm just like this. Right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is prime my face. As some of you may or may not know, I suffer from mild acne, textured skin, and deep pores. My pores, I don't know if you can see. So I have quite deep pores around this area, as most people will do if you suffer from, you know, like spots from in the past, picking your skin. And I was picking my skin a lot in school, so please don't do that. So I'm going to be going in with the Silk Canvas Primer by Tatcha, one of my favorite brands. Every time I use this primer, my skin is just flawless. Like, my skin is just so flawless. And I just wish my skin was like that all the time. I'm just going over the main areas where I feel like I need to fill in my pores, which is mainly around these areas here, my T-zone, especially around this area here. I'm going to be using the Nars, what is this called? The Nars, it's a soft matte concealer pot, shade medium dark 1, Biscuit. And I use this mainly just to cover like some imperfections, discoloration, some scarring. So that's just mainly around these areas here. Go around my nose, slightly under my eyes because I can get a bit dark there. But I've just used this to color correct mainly. Just under there. Perfect, perfect. As some of you may or may not know, I live right next to a train station. I don't know what I was thinking or what me and my partner was thinking, but we moved here for other reasons, so we just had to deal with it. That was part of the reason why I didn't want to film YouTube. I'm a perfectionist. Like, I wanted the best of everything, and I just felt like living here, although it's a great spot in London, living here and the noise, the camera's just gonna pick it all up. And I just felt like, you know, I'm just not gonna be happy. You're gonna hear it on the camera, you're gonna hear it on the audio. And I just felt like you know, I just wasn't going to be too happy with the quality of it. But I need to snap out of that. I need to get over that, because if I keep thinking like that, I'm not going to get anything done, and I'm going to keep holding it back, and I'm not going to end up filming my YouTube videos. So I just thought, you know what? Fuck it. You can hear the noise, you can hear the noise. You know, I guess it makes it authentic in a way. So, by the way, I still can't believe I'm doing this. It took me ages to do YouTube. I was just nervous, you know. I didn't think I was good enough. I thought I needed the best of everything. When life is not really about that. As long as you have a good camera and you have some sort of good lighting, then you're all good to go. Like, don't let anything hold you back. Anyway, the foundation I'm going to be using is the Nars. This is an oldie but a goodie. All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This was one of the first foundations I purchased off Nars. I don't know why I stopped using it, but I looked in my old makeup box and I found this, and it was almost finished. I literally purchased this the other day, and I was like, oh, I really want to try this foundation again. When I went to purchase this, the lady told me that it's going to get discontinued, and I was so upset because I remember how amazing this foundation was. So lightweight, but the coverage on this was amazing. The medium dark one, Syracuse. I use this as my winter shade. I mean, I say my winter shade, but I still think it's a bit dark for my skin. We lighten it up with concealer. So red in the areas. You can completely build this up as well. Like, don't feel like you need to put loads and loads and loads on. That's what I like about this foundation. You can completely build it up. Foundation brush I'm going to be using is the Huda Beauty brush. This is her Face Buff and Blend brush. I'm just going to blend that in. Oh my god, I don't know why I stopped using this foundation. I mean, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but coverage on this foundation is amazing. This foundation is literally so lightweight. Okay. I'm just blending that in. I'm also going to go over it with a beauty blender, because when I normally put foundation on, I normally go in with a foundation brush, and then I go over it with a beauty blender, simply because I just don't like to know, even though you probably can't see it, I just don't like the idea of knowing that there's going to be brush lines on my face. So I like to just buff that out with a beauty blender. So yeah, that's perfect. I'm just gonna use a beauty blender and just to go over everything. This beauty blender is damp as well. I really love this beauty blender. It's a velvet beauty blender. I think it's from the brand, I can't remember what the brand is. I'll leave it in the description below. They kindly gifted me this beauty blender and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's okay. I think we're good to go. I can't believe I stopped using this foundation. Now I see why everyone has bought the magic cream, or now I see the hype of the magic cream. I can still see the glow under my skin. I mean, under my foundation. I absolutely love it. Oh my god. Yes. I'm going to be using two concealers. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Medium Sand. And I'm going to go in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I'm just going to use the Tarte one. Just to like, not go completely under my eye, but just on the top of my cheek area. Simply because I just want that bit to be a little bit more full coverage. And I'm going to use a Nars Creamy Concealer just to brighten up a little bit. So I'm just going to go in my usual spots here. It almost looks like the same colour. I promise you, on camera it probably does, but in real life it doesn't. Like in here, looking at it here in the mirror, it's not the same colour. So for cream contour, I'm going to be using the Kylie bronzer stick, the shade Bronze Medium, just to contour a little bit. Go under my usual spots here, under the jawline, for that snatched jawline, just here. I'm quite messy with this as well. I'm not really like precise. I just feel like there's no need to be. Once you all blend it all out, it all comes together in the end. So I'm just blending that out. And under my jawline here. I mean, look, that's just blended out so much. And it took me like literally a few seconds for that to blend out. I move a lot in my videos. I don't know why, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just always fidgety, I'm always moving around. I guess in time I need to learn how to stop that. But yeah, that's just literally all blended out now. Like, I can't believe how creamy this formula is. It's so good. So good. Blend it all out. And everything should all just mesh and come together. I don't know if I want a cream bronze. I mean cream blush. Do I want cream blush? No. That's all come together. There. You gotta just go for it, you know. You gotta just stop comparing yourself to people. And I used to do that a lot. I used to compare myself so much, and it just used to put me back so much. And I just thought, I just had a moment in my life and I thought, who am I trying to compare myself to? There's nobody else like me apart from me. That's the most beautiful thing about this whole journey, is there's only one Neetu. I want to be able to show that, you know, as a micro influencer or as somebody that is still growing in this industry, that I can do it too. Like, I have the power, I have the potential to like make it in this industry too. And I feel like, you know, not tooting my own horn, I feel like I'm getting there slowly. Hard work pays off, consistency pays off, and I feel like the more you do that, the more you can see your dreams getting closer and closer. That's done. I'm now going to set my under eyes and the rest of my face. This was another purchase I made. By all means, you do not need to get this. I wanted to see what it was about. I'm very familiar with this brand simply because I have another product from this brand that I bought from, and I love that product. I purchased the Chanel loose powder. You do not need to be investing in so much money for a setting powder, but like I said, do I need it? No. Did I want it? Yes. I wanted to jump on the bandwagon. I've been seeing it everywhere and I just wanted to give it a go. So I'm scared I got the wrong shade, but we have to try it. A little bit on the lid. I'm just gonna go under my eyes, making sure there's no creases, and I'm gonna use the same beauty blender and just dip in the powder, the Chanel powder. This is meant to be like a really good setting powder, so I just wanted to check it out and see what it was all about. I'm just gonna go under my eyes like this. Oh, I can already see it has like a velvet feel to it. I can already see what it's doing to my under eyes. That is crazy. Like, look how smooth that is. That is so smooth. Oh my god, I'm not complaining about this powder. I mean, it doesn't even feel heavy on the skin. It feels light, very silky, definitely is a velvet feel, and it's smoothed out my pores, like gone. Even though I use the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, this one has completely made my pores disappear. I'm just gonna go on my eyelids as well. If you've got a bit of coin and you want to splash on yourself and you're looking for a nice powder that you want to invest in, I would highly recommend this powder. I've seen it everywhere on so many influencers pages, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to try it out, but I don't want to waste my money, it's no good. I took the risk, I got it, and I must say I'm very, very happy. I'm already ready, let's go out. Now that my whole face is set, I'm now going to go in with some bronzer. The two bronzers I'm going to be using is the MAC Give Me Sun in the shade Dark Deep, and the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Bajan Gyal. I'm going to bring some colour back into my skin. I'm not really precise when it comes to bronzer. I like to just go in with it straight away, not really watching about where I actually put it. I mean, I do focus on the areas where it's supposed to go, but I'm not like, I don't get a precise bronzing brush. Like, I like to use a big fan brush. That's just simply what I just like to use for my face anyway. Going back in with the bronzer and just literally putting some colour back into my skin just to give it like just a little bit more colour. I'm going to use this Morphe E3 brush. I use this for bronzing, and I'm going to just dip into that bronzer, and then just kind of go right at the top of my cheeks there. Not really bringing it in, but just holding it right there into my hairline as well. Go underneath my jawline, just go over this part here. I like to really go in my hairline. The last thing you don't want like a white line there that separates your hair and your forehead and your hairline. So you want to just kind of mix it all in together. Kylie Cosmetics blush in the shade Kitten Baby. Mine is completely destroyed. Like, I've used this so many times. Love the color of this. It's like a peachy pink. It's not too harsh, it's not too pale. I think it's like the perfect color. And I'm using the H&B Cosmetics blush brush, and I'm just gonna go over the tops of my cheeks and really bring it up as well. Subtle pink flush look. That's what we want. That's what we want. Blush just completes like the whole look. Okay, and I'm just gonna go on top of my nose as well, just to, even though it's winter time, I still want that flushed kind of look. So yeah, today is gonna be a neutral look, guys, like a soft glam kind of look. What are we gonna do next? Eyes. We're using this Fenty Beauty Snap Shadows, and this is the one in One True Neutrals. I just think this palette is just like amazing. It's quick and easy, it's on the go. You've got shimmer shades here, and you've got some neutral tones. You've also got like a creamy white shade there, which I absolutely love. I love to use this in the inner corners just to brighten it up a bit. So I'm going to do one eye and do the other eye off camera, just because I just feel like there's no point doing two eyes off camera. So I've just gone in with the shade, what's the shade called? I've gone in with the shade Cumin Get It. Cumin Get It? Yeah. Just slightly above my crease, and focusing on the outer corner and slightly bringing it in here up in my eyebrow. I'm really loving doing my shadows up in my eyebrow now. I don't know, I just feel like it really does structure my face more. I don't know, I'm just loving that look. So I'm just really kind of going all over it, but not really on the eyelid, but right on top of my crease. And unless I'm doing like a creative look, I want my makeup routines to be very quick and easy. It doesn't have to be long. It just depends on you, how you prefer to do your makeup. But for me, I like to be quick and easy, but still flawless and beat to the gods. Going back and forth with that shade. The formulas on these eyeshadows are really nice as well, so easy to work with. I always end up going back to this palette. I just feel like it's just such an easy palette to work with, you know, especially if you want like an everyday look. You can do a night look with this as well, a glam look with this. You can just like do quite a lot. Obviously if you want to go for more like creative looks, then you are your best to use like a palette that has a lot more bright colors and stuff. Going back and forth with this one, I think that's enough now. I'm gonna go in with is this slightly darker shade, and this is called, oh, I don't know if I can say it right, Affogato? Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. I'm just focusing this in the outer corner of my eyes, not bringing it in too much. Just want to leave like a slight dimension. I'm not really pulling it out either, not too much. Just kind of leaving it in the corners of my, in the outer corner of my eye. I prefer to do my looks more that way, unless I'm doing like a wing liner and I'm blowing it out. no, then I like to keep it like this. Perfect amount of smokiness I like on my eye. I'm just gonna slightly go back over with the first brush and the first colour I used, which was Cumin Get It. Oh, Cumin Get It. And I'm just gonna just slightly go around the edges, just so the lines are not too harsh, just to buff it out a bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. This is more like a copper shade, and this is in the shade Tequila Night. I'm gonna be using this flat brush. It's by MAC, but the number has rubbed off, so when I try and figure out what it is, I'll leave it in the description box. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this shade here, and I'm just gonna literally cover my whole eyelid here. Just go over it like this, just to press it on there very lightly, just like that. Like I said, this look can be like, I know it's a bit drastic for like a day look, but you can use it as a day look. I mean, I would go out like this during the day, but you can also use it as a night look. So it really depends on you, what your mood is. Right, so I'm just going to do my other eye off camera, and then we're going to come back and do liner and lashes, so bear with me 1 minute. Right, so I've just finished doing my second eye off camera. I'm now going to be going in with the Kylie Cosmetics Kyliner in the shade brown. I didn't want to go in with the black because I just didn't want it to be too harsh, and since we're on the tones of, since we're on the neutral tones and copper shimmers and all the browns, I thought it only makes sense to go in with the brown liner. Plus it doesn't give it so much of a harsh look, but still looks flawless, and it still gives you like an amazing eye look. Just go up like that. I normally just start off with the wing like that. Doing eyeliner took me ages. It took me 1 year, at least 1 year, to get it perfect. Sometimes I still can't be perfect, but eventually I got there. Practice makes perfect, and I just ended up knowing which way was best for me. I see people do eyeliner so many different ways. I ended up finding out what was the best way for my eye shape, because my eyes can be quite cat-like as well. So I just realised after doing it so many times what best works for me. So excuse my head being like this, I cannot stay in one place. I'm completely self-taught. I've just invested so much time on YouTube. I'm really watching like my favourite influencers do makeup. I didn't just do this like over 2 weeks. This was like at least 2-3 years of really grafting, really picking up tips and tricks. And that's how I kind of learned. I just learned by watching my favourite YouTubers, and then just started doing it on myself, and then realised what works for me. There goes the trains, guys. Told you. In the next few weeks, I'm going to be getting new lights. I'm going to be getting a microphone, and just really fixing up the things that I need, that I feel I need, that I want to have, to continue on with my YouTube. Oh my god, my camera's dying. This is not good, fuck's sake. We're going on to lashes. So the lashes I'm going to be using is by Aalia Cosmetics, and this is in the style Aalia. I'm just going to quickly put these on off camera, simply because I'm just trying to save time, like I said before, and my camera's going to die, so I need to charge the battery and everything. So it's going to take me about 20 minutes. It's going to take you less than 2 seconds, so I'll see you soon. Hey, lashes are on. I really love these lashes. They just complete the whole look. I forgot to spray my face, but I'm going to spray my face now just to set my makeup, because I've used loads of powders. Yeah, so I'm going to be using the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist just to lock in all the makeup together. I'm just going to let that dry down, and then we're going to move on to lips. So now moving on to lips, I'm now going to be using the Morphe lip liner in the shade Sweet Tea. I love this lip liner. I use it almost every day in most of my videos. It's just like the perfect shade for my skin tone. And just lining my lips. with this. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using the KKW Beauty lipstick in the shade Classic K. I think this is the collab she done with Mario. I'm just gonna use this just to like go her, just like go her hair. We're not gonna do no highlighter today, simply because I haven't really been feeling highlighter recently. I just haven't been using it. It's not really been a part of my looks at the moment. I'm just really feeling this whole matte look. So I'm just gonna go and do my bottom lashes with the new Nars Climax Extreme Mascara. I've got the baby version. I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes with this. I'm just going to quickly go over my brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Espresso. I'm just going to quickly go over my brows just in case if I got any powder in there, which 9 times out of 10 I do. So yeah, I'm just going for my brows. Yeah, and that's it, guys. You're going to spray it one last time. Make sure your mascara is dry before you set your face. Whew. That is the finished look, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you stayed all the way, thank you. If you didn't, still thank you, because if you clicked on this video and you gave it a chance, I really do appreciate it. If there's anything else that you want me to create, if there's anything that you want to see from me, please feel free to follow me on my socials. Leave any questions, leave any suggestions in the comment box below. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out massively. Like, your girl is new, your girl is trying to grow, you know, she's new on the scene, so everybody better watch out. No, I'm kidding. I must say I'm really impressed with how my makeup has turned out today. I have used a few new products, and like I said, you don't really need them, but if you want them, get them. Highly would recommend this Chanel powder. This velvet feel on the skin, 100%. I am all for this. £40, like I said, is a lot of money, but like I said, if you want to splurge, you want to treat yourself, you want to buy something fancy, definitely get this. I will highly recommend it. And the magic cream, a bit too overpriced for me, not gonna lie. Would I recommend it? Yes and no. It depends what your budget is. It depends what you're going for. It depends what your situation is. My situation isn't the greatest, but I wanted to invest in this. I wanted to see the hype, and I'm glad I did, because although it is overpriced, I'm glad I purchased it. But my bank's not happy. My bank account's like, Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up. If there's anything else you want to see from me, leave it in the comment box below. Any suggestions, anything you want to see from me, from hair to skincare to fashion, just for like anything, advice. Yeah, hit your girl up, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.